What's up everybody, Kwame here, back again with another video, and today I want to review the Samsung Chromebook Plus from a creator's point of view. This is a Chromebook running Chrome OS. It has 32 gigabytes of storage and 4 gigabytes of RAM. What's really cool about this laptop is that it has a 365-degree hinge, which also uses the same display as the current Google Pixelbook. If you look at the hardware, it's made out of brushed aluminum, so it's a really nice feeling laptop. It's pretty light and very slim. You get two USB-C ports that you can charge on either side of the device. On the right side, you have the power button, volume up and down rocker, and your S Pen. And on the left side, you have a micro SD card slot and a headphone jack. The S Pen is okay. It's a little small and a little awkward to use when you're trying to edit something on your display, but it does get the job done if you are in a pinch. You can buy third-party pins. Just make sure that they work with a Wacom tablet. That is the type of display used on here. From a creator's point of view, there are some really good things about this Chromebook. First of all, it runs Android apps, and Android apps run very well on here. I like them so far. I've used Lightroom, Snapseed, VSCO, Squid to take notes, and others, and they work very well. It also has USB Type-C for charging, which is really nice because my phone also is a USB-C port, so now I can take one cord and a battery pack and charge both my phone and my Chromebook. Even though it only has 32 gigabytes of storage, having a micro SD card slot is really nice, so now I can save files to that. It's easy to expand the memory and you can keep more data with you on the go. I love having the S Pen slot, kind of like the Note line. What is also nice is if you have a Note 3 or higher, you can use that pen on your Chromebook. Now, I have a Note 3 and the pen doesn't work all that well. If you lose your pen, you can always use the pen from your phone or vice versa. There's a good amount of palm rejection on the screen, so when I'm writing or editing a picture or something and I laid my hand on the screen, it didn't pick up phantom touches and I was able to write or edit perfectly fine. I really like that. As for writing, the keyboard is really nice. It is smaller, so your backspace button is cut off, and you do have to get used to the cramped keyboard, but after a couple days, I was fine with it. The trackpad is great. I really like that, and I didn't have any problems using it when I was writing for a long period of time. Now, there are some cons that I have with the device. First of all, it is only 32 gigabytes of storage, and as of right now, you can't save Android apps to the SD card. Also, apps like Lightroom won't recognize the SD card, so you can't save your offline files on there unless you export them out fully. As I mentioned before, the S Pen is pretty small and awkward to use. I just don't like it. So I did pick up a third-party pen, which I will show you in a different video. As much as I love Android apps, they are still a bit wonky on here. For example, in Lightroom, if you try to export a picture, for whatever reason, the dialog won't show up unless you make the screen smaller, then it shows up, and if you expand the screen again, it works perfectly fine. As a photographer, it would be nice to have a full SD card slot on here. I'm grateful there is a micro SD card slot on here, so we don't have anything, but it would be nice to have a full-size slot. It would be nice if there was one USB 3.0 port. Right now, if you want to use external hard drives or other USB 3 accessories, you have to live the dongle life. Overall, I really like this laptop. If you want something really light and you are a photographer who's not doing it for a profession, but you're just editing things on the go and you're used to editing pictures on your phone, this is a good step up. As always, thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.